Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is Monday, January 6th, 2014. And the last devotion for today is the evening verse. Now the hand of the Lord was upon me in the evening. Ezekiel 33:22. King James Version, excuse me. Now the hand of the Lord was upon me in the evening. After that afore he that was escaped came, and had opened my mouth, until he came to me in the morning, and my mouth was opened, and I was no more dumb. In the way of judgment this may be the case. And, if so, be it mine to consider the reason of such a visitation, and bear the rod in him that hath appointed it. I am not the only one who is chastened in the night season. Let me cheerfully submit to the affliction, and carefully endeavour to be profited thereby. But the hand of the Lord may also be felt in another manner, strengthening the soul and lifting the spirit upward towards eternal things. Oh, that I may, in this sense, feel the Lord's dealing with me. A sense of the divine present and indwelling bears the soul towards heaven as upon the wings of eagles. At such times we are full to the brim with spiritual joy, and forget the cares and sorrows of earth. The invisible is near, and the visible loses its power over us. Servant body waits at the foot of the hill, and the master spirit worships upon the summit in the presence of the Lord. Oh, that a hallowed season of divine communion may be vouchsafed to me this evening. The Lord knows that I need it very greatly. My grace languish, my corruption rage, my faith is weak, my devotion is cold. All these are reasons why his healing hand should be laid upon me. His hand can cool the heat of my burning brow and stay the tumult of my palpitating heart. That glorious right hand which moulded the world can now create my mind. The unwearied hand which bears the earth's huge pillars up, can sustain my spirit. The loving hand which incloses all the saints can cherish me, and the mighty hand which breaketh in pieces the enemy can subdue my sins. Why should I not feel that hand touching me this evening? Come, my soul, address thy God with a potent plea, that Jesus' hand may pierce for thy redemption, that thou shalt surely feel the same hand upon thee which one touched Daniel, and set him upon his knees, that he might see visions of God. The past couple of nights, at least 2 times in the past 4 nights, Douglas has been crying out. The first night it had happened, I was laying there next to him, and I thought he was having a nightmare. I felt him shaking, and he was whining in his sleep. And then I heard him crying out to Jesus. Last night, he did it again. I could hear him out here, that he was crying out to Jesus in his sleep. That's why when I started reading that, it was like the first time it had happened, I'd asked for guidance to understand. And now to have this, to be the evening verse, especially the one that I end with for my recording, he's showing me, why. Because he's spiritually filled with them when he's sleeping. He's actually, having his hand upon him while he's sleeping. And just to actually have confirmation of the evening verse is amazing. Because Saturdays and Sundays I did on Friday. I'm recording this on Monday. It is 11:04 a.m. And I did not pre-read this. So to have this confirmation like this, and for you guys to be able to see the reaction, it shows me that I am doing what I'm supposed to be, that I'm, again, I'll reference the right path, my right path. And just to know it, the feel, it's amazing. He does talk to you in your dreams, besides visions and that. He lays it heavy upon your heart, so you will cry out to him. And now I could explain to Douglas more, because he's done it before in the past, to say these aren't the first two occurrences. And, I told him before, and, we talked about it, but we couldn't come down to the meaning. And the other night when it happened the first time again, this first time for these two occurrences, I talked to him, I told him, and we kind of, got in a little more depth than normal. So tonight when he gets home from work, to be able to sit down and, let him listen to the verse, and, because I'll read it to him, and we'll sit and we'll, go over it. For him to be able to understand it, it might open, his thoughts, because he says he doesn't remember the dreams, and we're not sure if he's supposed to or not, but this might help him to have a better understanding as to why he is crying out to Jesus in his sleep. So this is today's evening verse. I hope you guys get the spiritual fulfillment from it. Meditate on it. Think about it. That's the point. Peace be with you, my brothers and sisters. And may God's mercy be on us all. I love you guys.